Yo, hey, I am on the Kraken site right now. Um, PCH, uh, actually just, there is a bunch of buy and sellers. We are now up to $500. It is now trading officially. Um, this is good stuff. Um, okay, let's see here. Let's get off here for a moment and go to. Let's see, people are actually trading actual Bitcoin right now. There's a baby one. Oh, there's one. What size is that? That is 788 Bitcoin. Not bad. This one is 64. So this is just a live representation. You get your last block. You get all your little trades. Over here you got green is 1 to 10 BTC. This big one is actually 788 Bitcoin in one transaction right here. So people are still trading their stuff. All right, that's all official. Unbelievable. Not only is it official, Bitcoin Cash now third highest valued cryptocurrency market. 15 hours ago. The third highest market cap. Well, let's just see if that's still true. That is pretty cool. I'm hoping it has the longest chain. Okay, yeah, but look, you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Bitcoin Cash. On this, it's showing obviously nice gain of 15%. Ethereum down 2.5%, 0.5% down on Bitcoin. All right. What everybody was saying they're going to do is take their, if you have 500 Bitcoin, then you're going to have 500 Bitcoin cash. That's just the way it works. Just so you know, a year and a half ago, before we have full blocks, we didn't have all these. Without full blocks, it's 2 or 3 cents. See, these are all done GPU mining. You can do these with your computer, real cheap, and then you could trade one for another. So you could you could mine Nexus and then trade it for real money or Bitcoin, and that's how. I mean, there's no other way. You're not going to do ASIC mining. You know, that's way too secure, very difficult. Here's a great article. This is what I've been waiting for. This one's by Jimmy Song, and at least he says it how it is. Since it's the exact clone of Bitcoin, it means it cloned everything up to August 1st. Your secret key has been cloned. Your Bitcoin, if you have 500 Bitcoin, you still have 500 Bitcoin, but now you have 500 Bitcoin cash. So you get twice as many. A lot of people are relating this to like a split in the stock. It's simply not the way it works because, in my opinion, before we had, see the difficulties going down. Okay, before we had full blocks where people couldn't fit on the network, it was 2 or 3 cents. So there was no, the market share was almost 90%. No one could compete. There was no altcoins. But for 2 years, I've been frozen between the small blockers, and I can't even understand what their side of the story is. You know what I'm saying? We literally have proof of what works for 7 years until it got full. So, anyways, the problem right now is the amount of miners that are on the Bitcoin Classic is huge. The price is $2,700. So electricity is close to that. Well, the prize for Bitcoin Cash has the exact same difficulty, but the prize is for $500. So without doing the harder math, it's times 12 and a half is the prize. But let's just say there's just $400. You're not going to spend $2,000 in electricity to make $450. But they already knew that, so they have a very fast difficulty adjustment. So if you don't have a block that it says right here, the median block of 6 blocks before or has to be greater than 12 hours. So it gets 20% easier for the proof of work. In other words, miners can find blocks 20% easier. He goes on to say this has already happened a few times, and the miners, even though they spent, the first block had to be over a megabyte, a little more, they're purposely taking longer so it comes down to a realistic level. This is still ASIC mining. This is still the most secure thing. I mean, a little less than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is ridiculously secure. Most of the people of yesterday try to find videos that were for Bitcoin Cash. I only found 2, Roger Ver and Dr. Craig Wright, or Satoshi or whatever you want to call him. And I agreed with them 100%. I looked for any debate for small blockers. I could not find one. It turns out they just picked an arbitrary number, 1 megabyte block size. Even with Moore's law, they don't care. Science, math, economics, none of that matters to them. It ain't broke, don't fix it. But it is broke. When the blocks weren't full, 90% of the market share, because you can't compete against 2-cent fees. You could time stamp anything you want. You could send $10 million across the globe. You can do whatever you want. And so Bitcoin Cash has that ability. It has ABC, or adjustable block size. It starts off at 8 megabytes. So, they say 7 transactions per second, but let's say it's 3, because I was fighting about that. That's 180 per minute. There's more than 180 important transactions a minute. So we get what's called a bidding war. To find out who the 6 transactions are, you basically bid for it. The highest bidder wins. The problem with that is that it makes altcoins explode, because you can no longer buy a newspaper with a $3 fee. You can't even exchange, when things are being slowed down. So it is now a real deal. It's very, very awesome. Once you get past 6 blocks, it's a done deal. We're at 19 blocks. You see, it's starting to really catch up. Let's see. See it right here. our I mean, they're coming on board fast. That is very good news. In my opinion, this was what Satoshi wanted in the first place. Segregated witness is brilliant and all, but it is confusing. It's taking a lot of chances. And the Lightning Network, their estimates are over 10 years, and it's off chain. This is going to serve the billion people. The only thing that I heard is that since you're going to have bigger blocks, there's going to be more memory. And so the miners are going to have to spend more money. I mean, when I say more money, we're not. You can go to Walmart and buy 6 terabytes for $150. I mean, it's ridiculous. If they were going to be complaining, it'd be when the first 4 years when the reward was 50 Bitcoin, which is awesome. It's a lot of Bitcoin, right? But it was $1 a piece, so you only got $50. Then 25, it cuts in half every 4 years. The prize every 10 minutes was 25. So like that must have sucked. But wait a minute, 25 times $200. So that's better than $50. It's $5,000. Now it's 12 and a half. That sucks. Even less Bitcoins every 4 years. But wait, it's each one's worth $1,000. No, I'm sorry, $2,000. No, I'm sorry, $2,700. You see what I'm saying? So without the economics behind it, the money is valueless. And this is not a mesh network. This is a new math. Everybody wants to go back to turning complete, and this is how it's supposed to be. This is not communism. Your thing kicks butt, you win. If your thing sucks, you lose. These people have been arguing about small block versus big block for 2 years and getting nothing done. Now they both got their shit. Now they could do all the stuff they want on their small block. Good luck with that. And then on the big block. A lot of people said it'd be worth 10 cents one last day. Like everybody. Hopefully they could sell their Bitcoin Cash the same day, dump it, and get a TV set or something. When it's, in my opinion, the superior product. I can't believe I'm the outcast on this. I mean, this is not hard. But we'll see. This is going to show us the facts of the matter. And I think it'll have the longest chain. I think it'll be Bitcoin, The thing is, the big money, the banks, it's really cool to be able to hear. I mean, let's go. Let's see how much money in Bitcoin just on days when they're not even supposed to be mining it. Or not. You're really not supposed to touch it for a couple of days until they figure out how to split your Bitcoin. All right. Sorry, that computer. There's a block. A nice transaction. Let's see what's the size of this. What the? That's 3,800 that I just transferred of the Bitcoin Classic. 3,083. Where is my calculator? That is $6 million. I mean, not exactly. That one guy just this one is 15. Here's the colors over here. So you got the little onesies. So Bitcoin is doing just fine. Let's check out the market cap. It is the third largest market cap now. Gosh, I feel bad for Litecoin. These are all script mining. How mining works is it's all dumb money. You go on there, you mine Dogecoin, and then you trade it, and hopefully someone will give you a portion of some Bitcoin. Obviously, not a whole lot. But these two are the real money, these guys are going to be gone. Ethereum is going to be dead. The new regulations are saying, with the initial coin offering, that it's not just the people offering the initial coin, it's the exchange that's responsible too. So this is what happens when you have a place to shut down. This is what happens when you have, 3 years, 93 million Bitcoin or Ethereum. Bitcoin only has 16 million, and it'll never get more than 21 million over the next 100 years. Do I have to say that again? Does that make sense? Okay. 8 years, they got up to 16. 3 years, already at 93, and they can change this anytime they want. This will also be 21 million over the next 100 years. Let's share the latest news. For hash power, 12 hours. Okay, we just talked about that. Nothing there for us. Let's see, we got past the 10. Yeah, we did. Okay, let's go confirm it. 19 blocks, they're starting to come in fast. Boom. They had the 12 hours, and down, but now it's this thing is just taking off. If anything, not that I'm doing this, I would sell a couple of Bitcoin and get some more Bitcoin cash. But they don't have this shit. Just just hold on and wait and see.